Welcome back to the Cast Patrol podcast, episode number 5. We're here with the regular cast crew, Mick, Jimmy and Age. Look, before we go on, we just want to say to all our listeners, all our followers and everyone in between, thank you so much for all the support, tuning in each week. Look, it doesn't go unnoticed. We see the love in all our posts, DMs, comments, and we're extremely grateful. We love every single one of you and we're so glad that you can be a part of this journey with us.
100%. If you guys want more and you enjoy our content, keep commenting, keep giving us support, and we'll just keep going every week.
Yeah, win or lose, we're just extremely grateful, and thank you to everyone.
Look, well, with that thing said, let's move on to the week that was. Boys, what did we get up to this week? I actually forgot. It's been a long week.
It felt like a long week, but the most recent thing is Oztag win 5-3 on Monday.
We had a win, bouncing back off a tough loss last week, so 5-3 was good.
I think we're sitting on 5th right now on the ladder.
It's not bad.
From last, so we're working our way up.
Fair play. How good's having 2 tries between us 3?
Yeah.
Go. Rub it in.
Me and Jimmy scored.
Yeah.
Age didn't score a single one.
Well, I did 2 assists. I put Jimmy through a gaping hole. So without me, there's no try.
It was a good hole.
Could have put a truck through there.
Could have driven a truck through
3 trucks through it.
Yeah, but
Mate.
if I didn't run that line, you wouldn't have gotten an assist.
If you didn't run that line, you'd be out of the team, mate. That was the biggest hole ever.
What about my try, boys? Last tackle on the left side of the field, and I've scooted left on last and scored diving in the corner. I probably stepped out, albeit.
I think we need the bunker for that. I was on the bench at the time, and your foot definitely hit that line.
The bunker probably would have overturned it, but the Oztag ref gave it, so we're going with that.
Because I was
It
first
counts.
receiver, and I was like, no, he's not going to run it, is he? Because he didn't even look at me once. I was like, his last tackle.
It was like half a meter left.
Yeah,
from the
it
sideline
was last
as well.
tackle, and I'm thinking, I'm just in my head, thinking what I'm going to do, and then didn't even pass it.
He was not even thinking pass.
Didn't even look at me
On last
tackle.
It was an all or nothing play. If I didn't score there, I would have been slammed and shat on by all of you.
100%.
100%.
What else we get up to? I feel like we did something on Friday night.
Yeah, we went to Mateo's.
Yes, out in Double Bay.
Double Bay.
Very, very nice. Very fancy.
Shout out to Mateo's.
Very expensive.
Worthy of a shout out.
Another shout out.
Yeah, the bill came back and we were a bit shocked that we overindulged in some Italian cuisine and bottles of wine, as for me and Jimmy.
2 bottles of red wine.
2 bottles, $120 each. I don't even know why we started that expensive to start off with. I think we're just overwhelmed and happy with joy, and we're just like, we'll just get one Friday night, and then I don't know who ordered the second bottle. Was it you?
I wanted glasses, or just a glass, another glass, but I don't know. It was too good.
I can't believe you got through a bottle each to yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, we felt it later on. It was horrendous. And where'd we go to? The Sheaf.
Around the corner of the Sheaf. We don't usually go there. I haven't been there since
Trip
18.
down memory lane, back to the Sheaf.
It's not the same anymore, isn't it?
No, it was dead. It was not. I reckon there was 5 people there, and we were 3 of them.
It picked up a bit towards the end.
Remember when we used to go when we were 18 every Wednesday, and it was just packed.
And you'd know every single person there.
You knew everyone. It was just pumping $5 drinks.
Yeah, you couldn't even get in some nights.
Yeah,
it was
the
just
line was 40 meters.
And you probably had work the next day as well at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And you're out till 4. And then after you finish the Sheaf, you do the Uber drive, or I used to do the run.
El Topo. Yes.
Yeah. I remember me and Tommy, couldn't be bothered paying for Ubers. We tried Lime bikes once. And then another time we ran it, and we went to El Topo. We're sweating, balls everywhere. It was not ideal.
I've tried everything. The taxi, train, everything.
Train?
We trained it.
Can you get a train?
You get a train.
Oh
there.
my!
To Bondi. Yeah.
Bondi, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fair. And then what did we do after? Oh god!
So we went back to yours, Mick.
Oh, we were starving. It was 1 a.m. We've been having 1,000 bottles of wine.
And I bet you guys can guess where we went.
Our favourite place. We honestly should get sponsored by them.
Yeah.
Where'd we go, Jimmy? Tell them.
Shout out to Maccas. Come on, give us a sponsorship. Seriously, no. But
for context, Maccas is usually a 5-minute walk from my house to the local McDonald's. But on this given Friday, given all the drinks we had in between, it took us 30 minutes.
It felt so long, that walk.
Felt like an hour.
It was the
so
longest.
long.
It was like Harold and Kuma go to White Castle and you could just see the golden arches in the background. And we're like, yes, come on.
Yeah.
And then we finally get there. And then that's when I think the shit goes the other way.
That's when it gets real.
Mate, we were starving at the time. We just wanted to get an order in.
Oh God! So we get in the line at Maccas, and we normally get a McValue box, share it between us, and we're waiting there. We're sizing up what kind of burgers we can get for each of us.
Yeah.
And there's this crackhead in front of us that just wants an Oreo McFlurry.
Oh,
And
do you blame him though? How good are those things?
How good.
I don't blame him. It's a Friday night. It's gone. They taste incredible.
Yeah.
We're waiting there, and he's going, "Can I please get one McFlurry, please?" And the person behind the bar, the counter goes, "Yeah, that's $4." And he goes, "Oh, I've only got $3.20." And we're like, "Fuck, okay." Anyway, so she goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to go find 80 cents somewhere." So this guy's doing laps of the local Maccas, trying to ask for 80 cents. And that's when Captain Courageous, Mr. Grateful himself, Jimmy steps in.
The ATM.
I just wanted my food, so I was like, I'll shout you, mate. So tapped it, off you go, and then what did he do? He offered us the $3.20.
Yeah, he gave you the coins.
He tried to, and I was like, oh no, don't worry about it, mate.
He stuck out his hand and said, "It's all yours, don't worry."
Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, keep it. And then what does Mick do?
So I'll take over. So as he's put out his hand, I sort of tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Nah, it's all good. You keep it, mate." But I think I double tapped him. And then he's gone, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" At this point,
Bro,
like I
we
said,
shut ourselves.
considering we're 100 drinks deep,
Like,
no one's in a state.
It was 3v1, but fuck. We just paid for a McFlurry.
We were in no state to fight.
I was like, this bloke's turned around after we've paid for his McFlurry. He can piss off nicely because of Mr. Courageous over here.
Yeah.
And he's having a go at us.
And then what did Mick do, Jimmy? You can say.
Yeah,
this,
so
right?
so he said that, don't
touch me.
And then what does Mick do? Touches him again.
Touched him again.
I couldn't believe it.
And he's like, "Nah, it's all good, mate. It's all good." And that guy just flips. He's like, "Why would you touch me?"
Yeah.
And makes a big scene.
And honestly, I was just
we're
shitting it.
Trying to settle him down.
I wanted to get out of there so fast. I was like, "Please, McChicken, a Big Mac,
burst our
out.
nuggets and let's run."
Please."
And the food was taking ages as well.
Yeah.
I felt like we were in there for so long and I was sweating.
It probably took, in our heads, 3 hours. Whilst we're there, 25 minutes up and back. Yeah. I don't know. It took forever.
But without any further ado, the cast character of the week is the crackhead at McDonald's, who's staunch Mick.
Mate, that guy took his Sunday and he's gone in the wind. We'll never see the crackhead ever again.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
And if he's listening to the podcast, please don't reach out. I shat myself that night. I don't want to have it again.
But if you happen to listen to the podcast and you reach out to us, we'll give you another McFlurry for free.
Yeah. But don't staunch us. Deal? I like that.
That's a good deal.
All right. Perfect. All right. I think we move on to cast affairs. We all love this segment very much. We started, I think,
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago we started.
Couple weeks, yeah.
So for those listening that don't know what we're doing is we have a segment. We each bring a story that has to be cast related. So something just wacky, weird around the world that we can share with the boys. So we'll start with Jim this week.
Sweet.
So Jim, what cast story have you brought to the table today?
So I've got something local.
Local? How local?
Up in Queensland. Logan.
Local to you.
Local to me. Anyway, up in Queensland, Logan. And for those who don't know, Logan, it's not a very nice area up there. It's near the Gold Coast. Anyway, man caught masturbating in KFC drive-thru.
Hey, when did you go to Logan, Adrian?
A Logan man has been let go with a warning after exposing himself to customers and staff at a KFC drive-thru and masturbating. If that's not the definition of cast, I don't know what is.
Mate, we've got to penalise this bloke as well.
Masturbating in a KFC drive-thru. How good.
Wow. That's pretty cast.
That's
Age?
cast. Age, can you top that with castness?
Hopefully I can top it. Okay. So, as you know, we're a relationships and love podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
But this cast affair is not a Romeo and Juliet love story, so strap yourself in, boys. So, a mother of 4 from the UK is set to marry a man she has never met because he's in jail in the US for murder.
What?
Yeah, cast, yeah? So, Laura O'Sullivan, a 32-year-old mum from Bristol, England, has known this murderer, Terry Hill, since October 2021, when she used an app for prisoners to find a pen pal, leading to a wild romance. So for those of you that don't know what a pen pal is, it's a long-distance friendship maintained by writing letters to each other. So apparently Laura was blown away by this guy's romantic letters and poetry, and Terrell proposed to her over the phone in a prison in Michigan.
Wow.
What?
Unbelievable.
And they've never met.
They've never met in person because they live 3,500 miles away from each other, which is the equivalent from Sydney to Jakarta in Indonesia.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Love is love, man.
Literally, I was about to say that.
Well,
Took the words out of
if
my
this
mouth.
is not love, I don't know what is, because this guy's not getting out of jail till 2030 minimum.
8 years away.
Yeah, minimum.
And wait, what do you get done for? Murder.
Murder,
Oh my
Nice.
god.
second degree murder.
Yeah, no.
That's cast.
So yeah, that's very cast.
Wow.
Look, you had your KFC cast story. You had you marrying a murderer in jail. I think my story might top it.
Ooh, it's gonna be tough.
All right,
What do you
so
got?
we always say love is love. It comes in all shapes and forms. Love has no bounds. Well, I think it has an extent and a parameter because a woman in Brazil, her name is Maravon Rocha Moraz, has found her soulmate, a life-sized doll called Marcelo. It is a life-sized rag doll that her mother made for her after she complained about being single and having no one to dance with. Now that's pretty cast in itself. She's 37 and married to a rag doll,
That's pretty cast.
an inanimate object. Well, breaking news, because little did we know this week, the 37-year-old mum got pregnant.
Fuck off. Sorry, where's our swear jar?
Forgot the swear
Got
jar.
the swear jar today.
Maravone Roche Moraz fell pregnant with Marcelo, and the birth took 35 minutes, and she's given birth to a little baby rag doll.
Stop it! You're taking the piss here.
So this 37-year-old in Brazil now has a family with her husband, the rag doll Marcelo, and her freshly born son, that hasn't even got a name, who's also a rag doll. I'll give you one of her quotes.
I don't know if I can listen to more of
No,
this.
do you want to have a look at the photo? It's
show
even
me the
more
photo.
car.
That is just.
Oh,
that is so cast.
We'll try and put it on our story for those. So, a quote from the woman is, "The wedding was a wonderful day for me. Very important, very emotional. It rained a lot, but it was wonderful. Marriage isn't always easy." With the doll mum of one adding, "He has so many great qualities, but only downside is he's lazy. He doesn't work at all." Well, no shit, because he's a fucking ragdoll. So, love is love, but there has to be a range on it.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty much you, Mick. You're the ragdoll.
I'm the ragdoll. No say, can't do anything.
Wow.
And that's my cast story of the week.
Oh, yeah, you win for sure.
That is.
That
yeah. That's
epitomises
all.
cast.
That's
all
cast.
time cast. That.
I know, that's very
Wow.
cast. Okay, so that's cast affairs. I think we should go on to some sport. But for everyone listening, before we move on to sport, if you're going to have a punt this weekend, we recommend you bet with Dabble. You can follow your favourite tipsters around Australia, like the Cast Patrol,
Like us, baby.
like us, and copy all our bets just with the touch of a button. Ask H how easy it is.
So I'll just put together the multi, or we'll find a great bet for you, and all you have to do is click copy bet, and then bang, you can put whatever stake you want in it. Hopefully not too much, unless you're very confident. And yeah, it's just good fun.
Yeah, so Dabble, like Adrian said, it's a fun way to bet with the punting community, as they have various banter channels and chat rooms to hype the last leg of your multi and more. So look, if you're looking to sign up to Dabble and have a great punt this weekend, use the link in our description, Instagram bio, or when signing up, use the code CASTPATROL. So that's Cast Patrol.
Not the Cast Patrol, just Cast Patrol.
Cast Patrol. Yeah,
And as always, gamble responsibly.
couldn't have said it better myself. So sport, Jim, highs and lows for you this week. There was a lot of lows, starting with the US Open.
US Open, yeah.
Oh,
Devastated. Had a bet on Will Zalatoris at 26-1 to win the US Open and got within, let's say, a couple centimetres.
5 centimetres, if that.
If that.
He choked, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't choke. I don't know. There was a few holes there towards like the back nine where it wasn't the best.
So for those that don't actually watch the golf, on his last shot, he needed to get it in from how far away? 10 metres? 12 metres?
Yeah, probably like 10, 12 feet away.
Yeah, something like that. He needed to get it in to force a playoff against
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
So as he's hit the ball, the crowd's going, yes, it's going in, and it's just skimmed the hole.
The left side of the hole.
It's not an easy shot under that pressure, but it was
Yeah.
gettable.
Yeah.
It was gettable.
Yeah.
I think he should have been more aggressive. I think he should have just went at the hole.
In
Instead of
hindsight, yeah, but fuck.
no, but
In
instead
the
of just
moment.
yeah, in
What
the
was he
moment.
trying to do? Like,
What do you mean?
was he just trying to be a bit more?
It was just
like,
it was a bit light.
I
It
think,
just,
yeah.
it just rolled a bit too far.
got a bit
Should have just went
stiff
straight
under
at the
pressure,
hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the pressure
But
was on.
at least your best bet one for cars.
Best bet got
Well,
up.
you had him top 10.
Top 10.
Came second, didn't he?
Came second, yeah. Equal second, but
$3.30.
$3.30
Still.
value.
You take that.
But nah, he'll go close to winning a major soon. So yeah,
And in other US sport, the basketball happened. So for those watching on YouTube, you can see my Golden State jersey. For those listening, it's a number 30 Steph Curry because I've been a diehard of Golden State Warriors since I was born. Me and Steph Curry grew up together. I actually taught him how to shoot 3-pointers. And if you remember my episode two episodes ago, my prediction was Golden State in 4. They won 4 games. Not in 4,
But mine was Golden State in 6. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
yeah, but I said in 4. So it means I love Golden State more.
The correct way to say it in basketball terms is in 6.
Well, I get ya, but they won with 4 games. So in 4, that's what I meant. Sorry.
How many games of basketball have you watched, Mick?
2.
well, you're such a diehard Warriors fan. What's the Warriors starting 5, Mick?
Curry,
Yeah.
Durant. Why doesn't play there anymore?
KD is at the Nets.
That's bad.
Okay, we'll stop that there. We don't know anything about basketball. Let's move
cut
on.
that out.
Move
We'll
on to
cut that
Origin, eh?
Something that we actually do know a lot about. Game 2 of the State of Origin series in Perth. Why are they taking the game to Perth?
I'll tell you why. Because we're undefeated in Perth. 1 out of 1.
Are we one in
There's
one?
only been one
game.
game. We won 38
Hey,
to 6.
stats are stats. He's the stat man.
Mate,
Age
I
the
know my
stat man.
stats.
But yeah, no, I think Queensland win again.
Of course you do. Buy a scrub.
Too many changes in the New South Wales team. I think Freddie's just lost
I
the
think
plot.
they're changes for the better. Like Sims out.
Yep.
Stag's gone. He didn't have the worst game, but he didn't do that much in
Yeah.
game 1. What I think Freddie did do is he picked the team that should have been picked in game 1.
I know.
But Freddie, the space
Yeah.
kid that kicked in and decided no.
Yeah, now it's like do or die. He's like, I got to name this team. Like we got to win this one.
Yeah, but if they lose this game, he's gone.
We'll get whitewashed. No, whitewashed. What's it called? Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Whitewash,
yeah.
clean sweep, same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, what he has done is he's tried to go for chemistry. So if you notice, there's in that starting team, there is 7 players starting in New South Wales from last year's Penrith Grand Final.
It's more
win.
than half the starting lineup.
Yeah.
You're good at maths. Thanks, Age.
No worries. I'm the stat man for a reason.
Exactly. You are the stat man. So what, you're saying Queensland win and they win comfortably or not?
Queensland, not comfortably, probably by 8 maybe.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Look, New South Wales is going to win. We're going to come back here next podcast and you're going to be crying. 'Cause
I
it'll be-
think
No,
we level
'cause
up the series. We're going to level it up.
There'll
But
be a third game.
going to that third game in Suncorp, that worries me massively.
Have you got stats on our record in Suncorp?
It'd probably not be that great.
Don't bring it to
I
the
don't
table
want
next
to
week.
bring it to the table now.
If there is a decider and it's at Suncorp, they won't lose.
They won't lose.
They won't lose the decider at Suncorp.
So
No
Queensland
way.
are guaranteed to win this series either
Yeah.
way because they won game 3 locked in.
Because they won game 1, yeah, now it's
I think you
over.
guys will be definitely favourite if you make it to game 3, if we make it. But we're still a chance.
We'll see.
We are a chance. Never write us
We'll
off.
see.
Yeah, sure. Well, look, how about we go around quickly and we'll just do some game 2 predictions. We'll say our first try scorer, man of the match, and margin of victory. I'll kick things off.
And look down the barrel when you're saying it. Say it with some
I'll
conviction.
say it. I'm going to look straight down the barrel. First try scorer, Daniel Tupou, man of the match, Zaio, and margin of victory, I'm saying New South Wales by 4 points.
Cool. And for me, first try scorer, Big Tino Fasua Malaawi. Man of the match, Big Tino. And the margin of victory, Queensland by 8 for me.
I'm all about Teddy. I'm Teddy first try. Teddy man of the match. New South Wales by 1 once again.
Wow, you love a good teddy bear, don't you?
I love Teddy. Mate, he's in for a massive one.
We'll have to wait and see because I tipped him in game 1, didn't do nothing for me.
Still had the most run meters. He's just always performing.
Didn't pay out, did it?
No, it didn't pay out.
I ranked Sportsbet. I said, he played the best in New South
He
Wales.
ran
I
like
said.
270 meters. Surely they get paid out.
He said, no payout.
All right, boys. It's time.
Have we got an intro for it yet?
No intro yet.
Gee,
Surely we can like edit one, like some song or something.
Yeah, we'll spin something up. But
If Mick hasn't edited, he hasn't done his job.
yeah, if there's no edit for this, we need a new.
Ready? Mick's going to insert the edit right now. So now, if you haven't heard an intro just then, I didn't do my job.
All right, so it's time for our favourite segment, play or not penalty. And if you don't know it
Let's
by now,
go.
The best segment in the world of
Yeah.
podcasts.
the best. If you don't know it by now, we have scenarios each week. and we're basically the judiciary, and we choose whether or not to penalise it or play on.
So play on means all good. It's clear. We agree with it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
And penalty is just no.
Not on. Sin bin. Don't ever do it ever.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Let's go.
Simple game.
All right. First one is delaying your podcast recording session for your girlfriend's birthday.
Who slipped this one in?
So if you're wondering why we're releasing on a Thursday, not a Wednesday, it is because Mick's girlfriend Elaine had her birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he didn't let us record.
Look, yes, they're the facts. I understand that. But you just got to be present for like 3 days in a relationship where you top it up to another level.
3 days. 3 out of 7. That's Mick's tip for the week.
No, not in a 7. I'm saying in a year where you got to step it up to the next level.
Right.
And that's your anniversary, birthday, and Christmas. Don't worry about anything
Other than
else.
that, don't even listen to it.
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, that's just
Ooh.
another day. So you're saying there's a 4th day. Look, you can probably put 4th, but don't worry.
I think 365 days for your girl.
Nah, but you can't step it up each day. You
can.
No, you plateau. Anyway, not the point.
There's always room for improvement.
Okay, there's room for improvement. What I'm
Always.
trying to say is it's her birthday. I can't explain to her and her Greek family that I'm sitting down with my best mates, Age and Jim, talking about play on or penalty or who's going to score the first try in State of Origin.
She listens to the podcast.
I understand, but she might not listen after I brush her birthday
Well,
for a
she's
podcast.
not going to listen on a Thursday. She's probably busy on a Thursday.
Okay. Well, look, I know she's not busy because we're going to Melbourne tomorrow and she'll be listening to it then.
Okay.
But what I do want to say is Elaine's family, they actually do listen to the podcast. And Christina wanted to shout it. So, Christina, shout out to you. Thanks for listening. I snuck that in. And thanks very much.
Yeah, so based on that note, I'm still going to penalise it.
Yeah, it's a penalty.
Like, I already told my girlfriend in advance, like, I know her birthday falls on a Tuesday, but we're still going to be recording.
Yeah.
But now you set the precedent, so...
Step up for 3 to 4 days a year.
Yeah.
And you know what they are. So I'm playing, same play on.
Play
Step
on.
up. Step up for her birthday. 22.
Penalty for me, and sorry to all the listeners out there that we're a day late, thanks to Mick.
You can blame Mick, guys.
Well, before we progress, like you said, all the listeners out there. So each week we've spoken about another country that's listened to us.
Yeah.
So we've had Belgium was the first ones, and they're still listening.
That still stuns me to this day.
Because the views are going up for Belgium. It wasn't just a fluke. They're still going up.
So shout out to you guys.
Shout out
Just
to you, Belgium.
keep
Shout-
telling your mates that
Yeah.
there's 3 blokes in Australia that are talking absolute shit.
Yeah.
Jim, just keep shouting out the countries after a name. So we have Belgium.
Shout out Belgium.
Then we had the USA.
Shout out to the United States.
Then we had... what was that? Then we had the United Kingdom.
Shout out to the UK.
And boys, we have another listener. One sole listener from another country.
Come on, New Zealand.
Nope, it's in Europe. You want to have a guess?
Italy. Come on.
Nope.
One of my cousins.
The
Surely
French.
by now.
The French. Ooh, close. We have another listener in Spain.
No way.
Spanish.
I don't know if you can understand us, he or she, but they're listening in Spain.
Por favor.
Was that even Spanish? What does
I
that
think
mean?
so. I don't know.
So,
Means something.
hola to all
we
our
just
Spanish...
lost our Spanish listener.
I hope I didn't butcher that. Anyway,
Hola. Move on,
more
Jim.
play on penalty. Next one is public displays of affection. Play on or penalty, boys?
I know you're both looking at me because, yes...
We are staring at you right in the eyes. You do this fucking all the time.
Yeah, okay, you say I do it, but it's my girlfriend that loves doing it. So, like I said, you just step up to the platter, you just say
So it's
yes.
Elaine's fault.
It's not a bad
So you
thing.
blamed Elaine for the podcast and you blamed her for public affection.
Sorry, Elaine.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to say play on to an extent. You can't be tonguing in public and exceeding that. Just holding hands, a hug, little kiss here and there is fine. Just don't overdo it. No one wants to see tongues down throat.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah, I'll probably agree with that, Mick. Yeah, like holding hands is fine and all that, but yeah, once you start tonguing them and stuff in public, that's a penalty.
I was once at a movie cinema and someone sitting next to me, the girl
Oh,
was
that-
on top of him. Like,
Yeah,
Grinding
that's a sin
Oh,
bin.
that's, yeah.
mate, come on, I'm just trying to watch Toy Story 4, please.
Yeah.
No, I like showing affection behind closed doors, not in public. Like, I don't mind holding hands and like
Yeah.
a bit of a hug, but not like kissing on the cheek. And
So you don't want
lips
your
and all
friends
that.
to see that you love your missus.
They know I love it. They don't need to see that stuff.
All
That's
right.
fair.
Next one, double texting. Play on or penalty?
What do you mean by double texting?
So
Explain
double
Right.
texting, so like when let's say you're messaging someone you like a crush.
You got
and
plenty of them?
Plenty of them. So you like,
Do you want to shout out to any of them?
nah, no shout out.
Ooh, they're brewing.
Maybe soon. Give it a couple of
But
weeks.
he had someone in mind.
Yeah, he was about to shout out. I know the name, but
I know the name.
Give it a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
Nah,
Ooh,
kidding.
moves quick, this guy.
Anyway, yeah, double texting. So you're texting someone. Let's say they don't reply in like 6 hours or something, and then you send them another message.
Have you ever thought they're not interested in you?
Hey, I don't come up with this. I'm just the host of the segment.
Okay. Yeah.
I think if you do it once, it's alright. Like if you do a double text, but if you do a double text, like she or he's not keen. So just.
Are we saying like just in double texting in terms of crushes and like?
Yeah,
like
I think I
of
would
that?
say just in.
I'd say penalty for that, but I double text my clients. Hey mate, just following up on this.
Yeah,
You know how I message? I do like 4 different sentences for every
Yeah.
line.
You are the worst texter by far.
So you get like all these notifications. Ding, ding, ding.
But you would do. I was thinking. Ding. That we should. Ding. Do this. Ding. It's like okay, it's just
It's all about
one.
like,
yeah,
the dramatic effect.
but it's with for like for a crush.
For a crush, penalty. Sorry.
I think play on the first time, penalty second time.
Yeah,
Okay. Right.
maybe they're busy. You know?
Yeah, because people are busy. People work.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe their phone died. They've fallen asleep at 2 p.m. in the day. Who
Yeah,
knows?
you
There's
just don't know.
excuses.
So just play on.
Play on.
And the last one for today: drying yourself off inside the shower
So that means like getting the towel and then wiping and drying.
while
yourself
you're in the shower. Yeah, still in the shower.
That is a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's like whilst you're drying yourself, the towel's getting wet with all the condensation and fog on the mirrors, and the floor's wet. Nah, penalty for me. Get out, put a little mat down, dry yourself off. Be good to go.
Hey, don't call me crazy, but you got to think about it this way. So like, it's cold, it's winter, morning shower, freezing. But when you're in the warm shower, like the heat after you turn it off just stays in there. You dry yourself like half, then get out and finish it off, and like you're not freezing.
Adrian, the science guy, eh?
Mate, it's just little things.
Nah,
Stat man, science guy, whatever you want to call him.
it's a penalty for me. I just there's no room in there as well. You'd be like hitting stuff like, nah.
Unless you're a millionaire and you got like a 50
Massive
full square
shower.
hair shower. Nah.
Then you wouldn't
If
leave.
you've got a small shower, get out, dry yourself off.
Are you not cold though when you get out? Like,
Nah, because
in
you're
the
still
morning,
like
it's
warm from
freezing.
you're still warm from the water.
yeah, but the cool air just hits you, and you're just like your balls are just shriveled.
Mate, they're yours
It is.
24/7.
It is winter, but no.
Oh, that's good.
That's enough of that. We'll move on to listener questions.
What have our
Okay.
listeners had to say this week? Because we
I'll
had some
take the
shockers
reins
last
here.
week.
Yeah, we had some shockers last week. Hopefully these guys have put their heads in a bit. First listener question. Cameron Hay. If you had to compare each of you on a night out to an animal, what would it be?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
Us three. Maybe we'll start with Jim. Jim's like a crocodile.
Jim's a crocodile.
He sits
Crocodile.
sits under the water, full body. Just his eyes. You won't notice him for most of the night. He's just a bit quiet.
It's like, where's Jim? Is he even here?
Oh, Jim went home. And then as soon as he sees his prey, flies out of the water, jumps out, grabs him, barrel rolls him underneath the water, working all the moves.
He sees that meat and just snaps. Bang.
I'd like to say I'm more of like a dolphin, a bit more. Because crocodile's a bit aggressive, you know. I'm not that aggressive. I'm a bit more.
I've seen you sometimes.
You're like a dolphin, you know, a bit more affectionate, a bit more soft.
What, you reckon you just like jump out of the water?
Just
nicely,
like just nice, you know. Yeah.
Jeez. What do you age? You reckon for yourself?
Like some sort of like wild thing beast.
Like
Wilder-
a wildebeest?
Wildebeest,
Like
yeah.
a wildebeest.
Probably a wildebeest.
You're a full wildebeest.
Just eating and drinking everything in front of you,
Yeah.
and you just can't be stopped.
Nah, I'm a machine.
For those listening, Adrian's just. I've never seen the kid vomit. He just stomachs
Oh, except
everything.
Magic Round.
Yeah,
That was my
Magic-
first time in like 2 years.
Not enough Maccas.
No, I had Maccas.
Oh god.
You just vomited all
It
out.
just came all back out.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What about you, Mick? Well, you
what
can't last after like 12 a.m. So you like
It's more like 11 p.m.
11
No,
p.m. But
guys.
before that, he's like a bear. He's just wild.
He's a menace.
Can't stop him. He's a machine.
Yeah.
It hits that hibernation period, and this kid drops off like a fly.
Like we'd be like on the dance floor, and Mick would just be in the corner somewhere,
Just
just
sitting
sleeping.
down, like trying to recover his thoughts.
He's just sleeping in the corner or something.
Oh god. Like 12 a.m. hits and it's like winter hibernation time.
Yeah.
Sorry boys.
He shuts down. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Even speak
But
to
at
him.
least I'm for the boys. I stay out. I don't go
Yeah.
home. I'm just gonna bide my time,
Yeah.
watch the crocodile and wildebeest do their magic, and then what about Camera? He asked the question. We gotta do
Oh
it
yeah,
for Camera.
Camo. Well, he came out with us on Friday, and he left at. I wrote it down on my phone. 11:55.
11:55.
That's
He didn't even make it
disgusting.
till 12.
So he didn't make it to hibernation.
Nah, he
Oh
didn't.
my.
That is disgusting from Cameron.
Cameron's like a
What
bit
do you
of a like a meerkat. Just very alert.
Meerkat, he's just
He's
a cat, bro.
He's a cat.
He's a straight cat.
Cameron is a cat.
Cameron the cat.
Ooh.
Sorry, Camo.
He gets
Next.
roasted on every podcast, this kid.
Well, he was the shortest teenager alive last week.
He was. So he won an award, now we'll just bring him back down.
Feel bad for him.
God.
How much more down can we bring him?
What's
though?
that next question? I need to hear it.
Next one.
Okay, next question. So at KCP682 says, how's things?
Well, that's it.
No, that's it. There's nothing more to it.
I mean, Casey, we're good. You're listening to us.
Yeah, no,
We're still
everything's
alive.
going well.
Yeah.
Everything's going good, Casey. Thanks for the question.
Thanks, Casey. We
And
love your comments.
We
see
do
'em
notice
a lot.
your comments,
Yeah.
and we appreciate the support.
Grateful,
Casey.
grateful.
Keep it up.
Thanks, Casey.
Okay, number 3. This guy has made it on like every single listener
I
question.
know this is RJ.
RJ McLean.
Yep.
He's on fire. What has he got for us this time? If you could pick a current or former NRL player to go out on a night out with, who is it, and why is it Todd Carney?
Oh my god. Todd Carney would be a good shout, but it's not mine.
Yeah, nah.
Who's yours, Jim?
Don't want any urinals.
Keep him away.
Tough one. I'll probably go either like a Brandon Smith or Cameron Munster. They seem like a lot of fun on the piss.
Probably a bit too much fun.
Yeah.
You can't be a crocodile with them. You got to be like bear 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I'd last. I don't know how long I'd last out with them, but yeah,
If
I
you
think-
keep up with them, probably not that long.
yeah, probably not that long. But no, it'll be good fun. I'm sure. Age?
Oh, so I'd probably go Connolly Lemelu. Is that how you pronounce his last name, Jimmy?
Yeah, Lamelu. Yeah,
Lemelu, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, when we were in Magic Round, he let us into the Cowboys after party.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we didn't actually get to like have a drink with him or anything.
No, 'cause
he just
he
let
left.
us in, and then he just vanished. So we're in there with all the boys like Holmes, McLean, Lolo,
Cotter.
Cotter, just
Yeah.
having a boogie, having a drink with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want to have a drink with him, just say thanks, and just,
You want to thank him
I
for
want to
that
thank
night.
him for letting
Yeah.
us in, just
Yeah, that
We
makes
owe him one.
giving us an experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a weird one, just because I just want to be. I curb my enthusiasm and interest. I'm gonna say Cameron Smith, former player. Like
Why?
He's got the body of an accountant. He's very boring on paper, but you can't be that clean cut 24/7. There's got to be a menace side to him, and I need to see it. Apparently on the piss.
That's a risk, because what about if he's not a menace, and then you just go out with him and you have the boringest night ever?
Well, I guess I have to try and make my own life. Or I'll just listen to him analyse footy. Hearing him speak about footy is just music to the ears. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Pretty good. It's like Cronk's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Maybe the big three on a night out. Ooh.
Yeah, Chuck Ennis in there with his
No.
top level commentary.
Not Ennis, sorry.
Ennis will be just screaming his head off the whole night.
Is it para games that he goes off his head?
Yeah, he just goes off his head.
Penasini! Oh, he kills me. And the way he pronounces Xavier Savage, Xavier Savage! No, he kills me.
Mate, you've been watching too much
Mate.
NRL.
Ennis just triggers me. I was so
Yeah.
happy to watch the footy on Sunday. I sit down and Ennis just comes up on the commentary. I was going to turn it off.
Just put the mute button on.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, look, I think that's listener questions, Age. Any more left?
Yep, no, we're done for listener questions.
Okay,
now
son.
on to the juice, the tips.
Ooh,
Tips.
let's make some money for our followers.
Let's make some Muller boys.
Muller.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So let's do some best bets. So each
Tip of the week?
Yep, tip of the week. So if you follow our Instagram each week, we each have our own best bet. It has to be above $1.50 to put out. We give a little write up and spill. This week we're going to give it to you live on air. So put our balls on the line even further. So Jim,
Yeah.
you want to start since you're a bit of the king of the tips in the minute?
I'll kick us off. Caulfield race 8, number 9, Cardinal Gem. Currently $3.20. He's close to a win. He's had no luck last start. He got smashed into the rail when he was coming up the inside at about the 200. So no luck. Drawn out, which is good. Hoping Caulfield plays fair, so it's not leaderish. I imagine he'll get back and be on that 3-wide train and peel out and get home for us. Be good.
I can't wait for like Sunday to come around and we get that exact snippet of what he said with the video.
And comes last.
Sorry, boys, got too far back.
Get on, Mick.
My best bet. So I think I'm on a losing streak of 4 in a row. It's pretty tough out here, but
That's grim.
I've found the winner this week that breaks my streak.
Please tell me you're going safe. Just a lock.
It's a lock,
Okay, good.
not Age's lock, like a good lock from a good healthy locksmith. So
Every time we said lock, it's been cursed.
Okay.
So just change it up.
Oh, it's not a lock.
What else is
it's a it's not a fill up because that's
it? No,
yours.
that's my thing. No double ups either. That's mine.
It's a whack.
Whack. Mixed
Mixed-
whack.
So
Mixed
just
whack.
whack some money on it responsibly. So
Yeah, so minimum 400.
I got to give credit to Antonius, a listener of the show, who actually showed me this bet and said, hey, this is a bit of value as well. So I've got like another better with me to give me a hand.
Yeah, you need it.
I do. All right, boys, have you ever wondered what would happen if a full squad of first grade NRL players versed a full team of reserve graders?
Yeah, Panthers versus Dogs.
Ha, worse. Well, you have it this weekend on Saturday. So, Samoa are versing the Cook Islands. Samoa have a full team of NRL players, including Taylor May, leading try scorer, Tago, Josh Schuster, Anthony Milford, all these guys.
Have you seen their fullback?
It's Charlie Staines, yes, I'm aware. And Cook Islands have 2 first grade players. Isan Masters, who's a natural centre playing in the 5'8", and Pia Kura, who struggles to make the Brisbane Broncos team, starting second row. The rest is all New South Wales players, New South Wales Cup players that have either only played 1 or no games in the NRL. So my best bet for this week, clip this because it's going to win, Samoa to win by more than 35 points. So if you take it on the line,
35 or more?
it's minus 35, minus 34.5. So yeah, that's my bet. It's $1.90. Get on. This will be the only time that you ever see a team of internationals versus the New South Wales Cup. I don't even know why they're playing.
A bit of a novelty, is it?
It's a very novelty bet. Age, give us your fill up from
Okay.
success
So
last
I'm
week.
back with another double up, guys. So for all of you newbies who missed out on the last one, if you put $100 on it, you win 200 and profit $100. So we'll be heading over to Adelaide Oval in the AFL, where Port Adelaide are hosting the Gold Coast Suns in an 11th versus 12 battle. So we are taking Port Adelaide minus 13.5 at $2, kicking off at Sunday 4:10 p.m. So here's the stats, boys. You ready? Strap yourself in.
I'm ready.
Can't wait.
So, how many years do you reckon it's been since Port Adelaide lost the Gold Coast Suns?
The Gold Coast Suns are only in the comp, I reckon,
2010?
10, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that, correct?
So 12 years?
They, Gold Coast Suns have not beat Adelaide Power since 2012.
Wait,
That's
10
10 years ago.
Okay, yeah, well.
And Port have won 92% of their head-to-head matches. And in the last 12 against the Sun, Port have won by an average margin of 44.5 points.
Jesus.
So, they're flying.
Yeah.
And to add to this, Port are back at home at Adelaide Oval, where they stunned the Swans last week. And Port have won their last 4 games at Adelaide Oval by 35 points or more.
The stats are
This
there.
is a put-in-take-out job. Stats do not lie.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Ask me a question.
How many games of AFL you watched this year?
This year, 3. But this is where I'm going to shout out to the AFL guru, Stephen Kasabian, who has helped me out with this bet.
But, one more thing. Name 3 Port Adelaide players.
Boas?
He says he's got no idea. So,
Hey, the AFL guru, he told me the tip. I did the stats.
wasn't he our best man, 18th man a few weeks ago?
I don't
and
reveal my
lost?
sources. I'm just telling you, load up.
I'm
$2.
revealing the sources. He lost in the 18th man, and now he's going to try and back it up with this $2 fill up.
Yeah, well, he actually ruined the Demons' season, I think. I think they were flying, and then he tipped them, and then they lost.
$1.10
And they lost.
And they choked.
So,
Thanks, Stephen, for infiltrating.
do what
our
you want
best
with
bet
that.
segment. Yeah, how about before we wrap things up with the podcast, we'll just do some Origin same game multis for the punters still listening. Trying to get some juice for Sunday's game in Perth. Jim, do you want to take us off?
Sweet. So, my same game multi for this Sunday, Queensland to win, Tino anytime, Murray Tulangi anytime, the debutant, and that is, if you multi those up, 25-1.
Wow.
Yeah,
Massive.
so just disregard that bet. That's not happening.
How about a bet that might win? H.
I bet that's definitely going to win. Teddy anytime.
Yep.
He's going to score. Guaranteed. Queensland under 22.5 points. I'll tell you why. The last 17 games, Queensland have not scored 22 or more.
Really?
Over 22.
Really?
So they're not going to score over 22.
How do you have so much time to find these stats?
Mate, I just do it for the listeners.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
We love the listeners.
And there's one more leg. New South Wales will score over 9.5. And they've done this in the last 13 games. So
Okay.
They're just little juices to add to Teddy anytime.
So, and how much does that pay?
$3.50, guys. Get on.
Okay, that's not bad. There's stats to back it up. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get on. It's there for you. Gamble responsibly. For mine, I've gone very vanilla. I can't believe the bookies are giving me that much money for my bet. So, I'm going New South Wales 1-12, Daniel Tupou to score anytime, and Cameron Munster to score anytime. How much is that?
13, 14,
Yeah, 15-1.
Yeah, how about $22?
22.
Wow.
That's value.
for
Juice.
not that much to happen other than New South Wales to win, which they will. And
They'll win in a
Tupou.
close one as well.
Yeah, so
Tupou will score money. He's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
so that's our same game multis for game 2. And I think that will do us. Live on a high note. So
Perfect.
go New South Wales on Sunday. We're sorry that the podcast was delayed this week by a few hours. I had a birthday to attend. I'm also going to be in Melbourne this weekend, so whatever gets posted on the Instagram, it's not up to me. I've got no creative vision over it.
Not that he does anything anyway.
I have my say. Jim, Age, do you want anything exciting this weekend?
No, just go Port Adelaide Power. That's all that I'm hoping
Yeah. No, go well. Like, comment, subscribe as always.
And we'll catch you next week, hopefully at Wednesday, 12 p.m.
for. Take it easy, guys.
See you guys.
Ciao.